So Mini Baja is an intercollegiate design group sponsored by the Society of Automotive Engineers. And so basically we're tasked with taking an engine. All we get is a 10 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine, and our goal is to create this off-road vehicle to sell to some customer.
So we divide the design up into 6 different components. I'm the usability design lead. We also have electronics, frame, suspension, composites, which would be all the plastic parts on the car, and drivetrain, which would be everything in the back that makes the car go vroom.
So Midnight Mayhem is kind of a pre-competition, really designed around, hey, it's going to be, a whole year until the next competition. Let's just meet up as a bunch of teams somewhere and, have a informal competition at the 6-month mark. So everybody kind of brings out their old cars from last year or even years before that. You can enter as many cars as you want to. And just kind of goes out and have fun.
Midnight Mayhem, I think, was really great. Not because there was not much sleep, that was not that great, but it's like it was throwing us in at the deep end, and then having us come together to solve problems that arose that we didn't know how to deal with. And overall, I think we did a fairly good job at it. And it was a really great learning experience as well as lots of fun. But it was a good way to like get our feet wet, so to speak, and learn what really goes on.
Out of our like $2 budget.
Yep. Yeah.
Is there a way we can like?
It's a morale booster. Zip ties.
No. Look at there's a peeling. Peel this off. It's sticky.
No, I know that. I meant like this.
Zip ties.
Oh.
So like,
Sorry.
That's actually our drainage. So you can mud and water will get in the car, and that's how it comes out.
just like that.
Yep.
Oh, that is perfect.
Well, I mean, it's still it kind of pulls that. All right, we'll work around it.
Because they're not ready to go on.
If they are, yes they are.
Like a lot of them aren't ready. But like, if you want to take this.
I would say that my favorite part about designing this car is when you go to the competitions, the first thing that you notice is that everyone has a different way of doing the same thing. So you'll ask them about it and they'll say, well, all we did is put these 2 levers together. And the reason that it's so cool is because you would never think of that, because they are coming from a completely different background of experience and a completely different library of design.
So a couple of things that kind of revolve around that is it's got to race well. So we bring it in during the competition. We bring it to all these different events. So there's like a suspension and traction event that'll test sort of the ability of the car to go over rough terrain. there's acceleration events, that's pretty self-explanatory, and then something like an endurance event is kind of the end event, the ultimate thing at the end where we just like race for 4 hours. So there's a lot of racing involved. There's also a design report we submit, so obviously this thing has to be well designed, it has to follow specific specifications, it has to be safe, all of these things, and finally it has to cost a reasonable amount of money. So we submit a very in-depth bill of materials regarding that. It's really more informal, so it's you know, the rules are a little looser, the technical inspection's a little looser. It's really just kind of a for fun event. For example, one of the things that actually helps you place your car further up or back in the start of the endurance race is actually how many like crazy lights you have on your car. So for example, in this car we retrofitted all these blue lights on here, and it was like going up the underbody, and it was really cool. Especially since the Midnight Mayhem, the endurance races, actually goes until midnight, so it's dark and all the cars are lit up, so it's a lot of fun.
I joined Baja because I'm a mechanical engineering major. I've always liked cars. I played Need for Speed as a kid. Going fast is fun and cool. And just the ability to, I guess, not only do that, but to build it, to be the guy who's, turning the wrenches and designing stuff was attractive to me. I saw a couple of the guys at a couple of the event fairs. I knew that they had a presence on campus, and I just wanted to become a part of it, I guess.
So there's actually also a brand new thing this year called basically it's like a business event where the idea is that you present a business proposal to the judges, and it's something like, oh, we're gonna do 50,000 units this first month in this region that has a particularly high demand for this, and these sorts of things on really kind of the entrepreneurial aspects of getting this thing out.
So the entire idea of Baja is that it's an engineering process where you always want to make something better. And the SAE has us build a new car every single year. So this would be our 2010 car. And right now we're working on a new car with a lot of new design improvements. So we take what we learned from every year, what went wrong, what went right, and we bring it over into the next year's design and say, how can we make this better? How can we squeeze out every ounce of performance from the parts we're working on?
Negative 7.5 degrees. Okay. With the square tube brackets there with the similar tray style mounting piece as last year, which then bolts onto the square brackets. Gearbox is set in place.
I think that Baja, especially being a mechanical engineering major, it helps add a lot of the hands-on kind of practical aspect to getting a well-rounded education. You learn a lot of theory stuff in the classroom, but then being able to come here and actually, like I said, design parts, turn wrenches, that really hands-on kind of stuff is definitely attractive for me. And I know a lot of kids who have graduated who are Baja team members who got jobs at engineering companies based on their work here at Baja. So just that whole aspect of strengthening a resume and possibly meeting some potential employers is definitely a big plus to people.